Little bit.
Hi friends, welcome to Sunday Storytime brought to you by Little Bits of Language. My name is Ayesha and I'm one of the founders of Little Bits of Language. I've been a speech-language pathologist for over 10 years and have worked to teach hundreds of kids speech and language skills. Reading is such an important part of a child's developmental process. It supports thinking skills, school readiness, language development, creativity and imagination, concentration, and much more. Before we get started with the story, we have some reading tips for you. If you'd like to skip straight ahead to the story, we have a chapter marker for you down below. These general reading tips are meant to help you get the most out of story time with your kids. Remember that encouraging language development doesn't have to take lots of time or a financial investment. Reading stories at bedtime is a great opportunity that can take less than 15 minutes to support a child's language development. The first tip we'd love to share with you is to encourage active participation. Ask and answer WH questions, which include who, what, where, why, and when questions. This will not only help with increased attention, but help with comprehension or understanding of the story. Asking and answering questions is also an important developmental milestone in preschool-age children. We'll have some suggestions throughout the video to give you ideas on the types of questions that you can ask. Our next tip is to use the pause button generously. Pausing will give you time to discuss the story, ask and answer questions, and make comments. Another great tip is to talk about how the story can relate to your own life. This is an important one. Relating stories to your own life can help start a discussion which will lead to practicing important concepts, like understanding WH questions, answering WH questions, increased vocabulary, turn-taking skills in conversation, learning to stay on topic, commenting, and sentence structure. Remember that most kids learn from listening to others, even unintentionally. If you're discussing the story with your child, they not only get to practice language concepts, but have you modeling or demonstrating language for them. Our last tip is to practice retelling the story afterwards. We'll talk more about this after the story. Ready to get started? Pete the Cat and the Missing Cupcakes by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete and Gus were as busy as could be. They were getting ready for the cupcake party. It started at 3. They were making cupcakes for everyone. Pete and Gus counted them just for fun. They had 10 when they were done. Oh no! Hang on! Some of the cupcakes were gone. They were sure there had been 10. Pete said, maybe we need to count again. They counted the cupcakes lined up straight. Now there were only 8. It looked like someone had taken 2, but who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Just then they found a clue. Gus said, look what I have found. Sprinkles on the ground. I bet it was Squirrel. She loves sprinkles. Squirrel said, it wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been at the spelling bee. Uh-oh. More cupcakes are missing. Come and see. That was too weird. 2 more cupcakes had disappeared. Now there were only 6. Someone must be playing tricks. But who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Just then, they found another clue. Pete said, I bet it was Alligator. He loves to eat. Alligator said, it wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been learning my ABCs. Uh-oh. More cupcakes are missing. Come and see. Now there were only 4. Someone had taken 2 more. But who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Just then, they found another clue. I bet it was Turtle, said Pete. I know Turtle loves sweets. Turtle said, "It wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been swimming in the sea." Uh-oh. More cupcakes are missing. Come and see. What on earth was going on? All the cupcakes were now gone. Pete and Gus did not know what to do. They started looking for another clue. They found Grumpy Toad with icing on his face. Pete and Gus have solved the case. "I am so sorry. It was me. I could not stop with just one. I ate and ate till there were none." Everyone agreed. Grumpy Toad would have to miss the fun. He could not come after what he had done. Pete said, "But wait! Grumpy Toad made a mistake. This is true. Let's give him a second chance. That's what friends do." Pete told Grumpy Toad that they would give him another chance. He was so excited, he did a happy dance. The night of the party was so much fun. Grumpy Toad brought more than enough cupcakes for everyone. Pete the Cat's Cupcake Party. The end. Wasn't that such a cute story? I'm so glad that we got to share it with you. Earlier, we talked about some reading tips such as encouraging active participation, pausing to process information, and relating the story to real life. One tip we wanted to review afterwards was retelling the story. Retelling the story helps develop comprehension skills, sequencing skills, memory skills, and overall grammar and language. Retell skills are not only important for academic success, but vital for safety. You can start with just retelling one event, then two, then the beginning, middle, and end of the story. Remember that it's important to start on your child's level. Once they have mastered the beginning, middle, and end, they can include more events and story elements. Story elements are things like character, setting, and the problem and solution. The great thing about Retell is that it can be tailored for a variety of age groups. Now it's your turn to retell the story. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our Little Bits channel to keep up with information about language development, speech therapy, reading, and so much more for kids of all ages. We also have our website, littlebitsoflanguage.com, and socials tagged below to make sure that you don't miss out on access to all of our free resources. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. See you next time.